Hello? And welcome back to Goldrush RP. So in the last episode, we finally got our hands on some gunpowder and are working more towards, of course, how to, of course, make it. And I sent a telegram in the last episode if you guys did see it to the fella who gave us it. Did we get a reply? Yes, we did. Okay, gunpowder. Holy, this is a lot of stuff in here. Dear Zavil, I am not currently in the market to sell the production of the powder. I am, however, willing to trade it for the knowledge on how to craft ammo. Again, we don't even craft the ammo, we have to trade it for it, but he doesn't know that, which I was under the impression you knew. Not sure where you got that from. I apologize, this assumption was incorrect as it was based upon rumors here in the city. If we were unable to exchange recipes, this does not mean we can't work out a deal. Maybe I can offer some powder in exchange for some final products of some kind. I currently have 320 units I'm willing to part with. If you'd like to meet up, my schedule is a bit hectic for the next few days. It would help me out to meet here in Saint Denis. Let me know sometimes and I can tell you if I'll be around. All right. We'll probably wait for all the boys to be together. It looks like there's a little scavenger hunt going around. Unfortunately, a little bit late to it. But once that's all over, we're probably going to have a talk with everyone, see what they're thinking, and possibly go meet this fella in St. Denis again. The gunpowder is really, really what we need. So hopefully, we're going to be able to figure it out. But it's going to be about it for now. Let's, get settled for the day and hopefully meet up with everyone in a little bit. Talk about this gunpowder. Alrighty, so shortly after the last clip, we actually did end up having a talk with everyone. It was just a super short talk, and unfortunately, the recording had some issues, so we're not able to get that. But basically, had a short talk with Gonzalo as well as Felix about it, and we have made some plans to hopefully meet with the fella on Monday, I believe. I think this day this video comes out, but you guys will be seeing it shortly after, so hopefully we're gonna be getting meeting with him very soon. But during that time, we had also went to go grab some oil for the gunsmith, and while doing it, we actually had a very interesting talk with one of the oilmen there that we have talked a little bit to in the past, named Mr. Gene Kelly. So we had a good talk with him. I'll show you guys that now.
All right, fella. Now, this is pretty sensitive information. I imagine it's pretty closely guarded information. And, well, I know we've done business previously. And, if I hear anything going down in Mexico, especially to do with the gun trade, you're always the man I'm going to come to and ask, man.
Nice, much appreciated.
I've heard a lot of talk about these high-velocity bullets, Seville. I'm not going to lie. I know the poor genies have been buying them from somewhere, and word has got back to me that they're coming out of Mexico.
Oh, well, to be honest, I would love that to be a thing, but no, I have not seen any or sold any high-velocity ammo. No.
Okay, no problem at all. Okay, that's just it's just the word that's going around at the moment, but I appreciate you. I believe you, of course, there as well, so
nice.
Thank you very much.
Actually, would you have any word on gunpowder? I've been trying to figure this stuff out for a while, and I have found, or I've seen some gunpowder before, but I have no idea how to make it or where to get it.
Oh, yeah, I got some gunpowder in my desk upstairs, and it's pretty much the same. I was given it to me by the Blue Mountain Shiners. Remember that group that were here in Valentine?
Blue Mountain Shiners. I recognize the name, have not met them before.
Aye, well, they've not been around for a couple of weeks there, unfortunately, but they had gunpowder at one point. Is it not part of your marching powder that comes out of Mexico?
No, sir.
Aye, well, that would be the shame, because I got some of that as well.
Oh, yeah, this stuff comes in handy real
Aye, it does. All right, listen, Seville, I'll keep my ear open for gunpowder for you if you can keep your ear open about high-velocity bullets for me, eh?
I will. And I'm willing to pay for any information you get. Like something I've been, trying to figure that out. It's part of the season.
Likewise, I got a lot of cash to spend on this kind of stuff, okay?
All right.
Perfect. All right. Well, I got all your oil. You're all good?
But yeah, I'll see it. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'll see you around, Seville.
Oh, yeah, be as well. Alrighty, that is very interesting. And then after that, definitely some very interesting info there. Gonna have to see where that goes. Hopefully we can, actually be able to get some gunpowder regularly and possibly be able to sell quite a bit to him as well, it sounds like, from that conversation. And now after this, we actually ended up going on our way home to Mexico, bringing home that oil. We ended up running into Mr. Tommy Solomon, someone that we have talked to quite a bit in the past, and we ended up having a quite interesting meeting. And as you guys see, we have a little revolver on our hip, and I guess I'll show you guys how we got that and a little bit more about our meeting with Mr. Solomon. It went very interesting and definitely will show some exciting stuff for the future.
I want to go change my look a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's rather nice.
Grey as well. All right, let's go somewhere else to go and have this little chit chat, because there's a bit of touching information which I've just been told about. So I'm like, well,
okay,
we may as well go and have a little chat in silence. Nothing bad, but it's more of a business offer, I guess you could say.
All right.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
Oh, it's a lovely spot if you just want to follow me. It's in walking distance, so.
Perfect.
All right, so up on the hill up there's a nice little camp spot. We're going to have a little chat up there. How's everything been anyway? Have you been okay down in Mexico? Every time I see you guys, you got more and more of you. It's great. I love to see it.
Well, we multiply.
Yeah. Like you guys started I was going to say, I was literally having a chat to the Irish about you guys the other day, saying that I really hope to see Mexico start to prosper, you know? I went down there the other day and there was no one down there. I was like, fuck me.
Oh, it might have been one of the slow days. What if they have a meeting at some point if everyone, get everyone acquainted?
Yeah. Town's so busy nowadays. We have 30, 40 people down there. It's been red dust all day today.
Oh, it's crazy down there.
Yeah. And we've had a lot of shooting as well. Fucking people shooting each other because of over words. It's been pissing me off, I'm going to be honest.
I don't blame you for that.
Oh, so I have in possession something pretty rare and something that I think that you guys will like. It's called Flacco's revolver. It's a Mexican revolver. And I'm pretty sure it's one of a kind. I don't think anyone else has one. I've never seen one, and I know that you can't make it a gunsmith.
Okay.
So I got in possession of it the other day. It took me a lot of fucking... I had to shoot down a lot of fucking people for it. But here you go. You can have a little inspection of it.
All right, thank you.
There you go. So originally I was... obviously I said you guys a price. I was like, well, it might be a little bit too much, but I like to start high, you know, and then we can... It opens up opportunity for people to discuss about prices, you know. Okay, that's the good part about business.
Exactly. Oh, this is quite a nice weapon.
Yeah. Obviously, as soon as I saw the engravings, that's a Mexican revolver. I was like, boom, Seville. I need to go have a find your telegram. Found your telegram after days of searching, and then
I apologize for that.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault, mate. It's me. I usually ask when when I know I've got Felix's and some of the other guys' numbers, but not yours, Seville. Even though we've met the most.
Really? I feel like I'll give it to you at some point. Maybe not though. Oh well, hopefully you have it now then.
So I've come in, and I know you guys have been pestered about this a couple of days, but this is kind of the option that I have, I guess, for this rare item. I would love to give it to you guys for free, but obviously that would be pretty bad business. So I'd like to come to kind of an agreement that maybe information is something that we could use as a currency regarding this revolver.
Okay. I'm listening.
So, little birdies obviously will talk around Solomon all the time, and it comes to my understanding actually today that you guys might have information regarding some kind of weaponry or ammo.
Well, I've had I think 5 or 6 people come to me asking for it. I don't have any. I would love to. Currently, I'm working on it. I believe one of the key components is going to be gunpowder. I've got my hands on some of it, but not enough, I think, to mess around with. That's currently what I've been looking for. If you have any information pertaining to that, I would be interested in paying for quite a bit. And then from there, hopefully I can figure out something with the ammo. But until I get the gunpowder, I can't really, do much without it. Okay, so what is that the only item, the only ingredient that you're kind of missing is just gunpowder? Oh, well, I still have to figure everything out is the problem. That makes sense. Okay. I have some inklings of it. I've had some words taken there, but I can't really test anything out without having the actual gunpowder itself. Well, how about this? I'm not actively looking for that, and I don't have people that will be actively looking for that. How about as a sort of trust, a sort of friendship, and a strong bonding and growing relationship for the future? I could give you this as a, I guess, yeah, exactly. Token, faith, that's the word I was looking at. Token of faith, yeah, from the Solomons. And if you do find any information about the stuff and you're willing to share it once you do find that out, obviously that would be much appreciated. Okay. Oh, I know that this Mexican revolver will be much better in your hands than my hands. So, have you heard of any other kinds of rare weaponry like this? As I am a collector, I would be very interested in paying a high dollar for any collector pieces. I believe that there are 6 types. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if that's how much that's true, but there may be up to 6 types. Most of them are revolvers, and I think there might be a I don't know for sure, but there may be a rifle as well. Okay. And the rifle, I think, is probably going to sell for a lot of money if it's what I think it is. So yeah, this is one of the few, and obviously, who else better to hold such a rare weapon as
anyone in the Mexican border.
Just so you know, this it does mean a lot that you come to me with this, and of course, give them to me. Of course, I would like to help you more out in the future. I wish I could right now, but again, gunpowder is the #1 thing. We've been working hard on it. I think we have a lead, so hopefully we're going to figure something out soon. I mean, I'll make sure I come to you first. Again, I really don't take this lightly. I know it's a big gesture, and I very much appreciate it.
Yes, no, it's not just even about just the weapons and the ammo and stuff like that. It's just a general token for the, a gesture of, the way that we kind of want to push our relationship moving forward, the Solomons and the Mexicans. We don't really have that much business going on, and I know that you guys have been, like you said, on the way up. That things have been a bit of a struggle recently. But hopefully, with this token in mind, and any kind of business going forward, we can start working together a little bit more,
Well, exactly. I'd be happy to. Well, yeah, we definitely don't see each other enough. Obviously, we are a little far away, but Limping ain't too far. I need to make my way down here more often.
And we would love to. We still need to sell that like family dinner or something down in Mexico. So now that we have each other's telegrams, hopefully that can
make it a little easier. Yeah.
So I know that there are some business already moving forward. I don't know how much you gentlemen are aware of it, but we've been working with somebody that I believe gets stuff from you, I think. So, from what I've been told, so I don't know how much that is true now that I'm thinking about it. But fingers crossed that is at least a singular bridge that is connected between the Solomons and the Mexicans.
All right. I mean, was there any business you wanted to talk about now, or did you want to have a more formal meeting to discuss those matters?
We could discuss them now. I think that's good. So we actually have something in our possession right now, which I don't believe you fellas do. I don't know how much use you're going to have of this, but we do have a very consistent supply of opium.
Okay.
So I know that I've already had a chat with Felix and some of the other fellows about certain products, but we do have that in our possession right now. So if there is something that you guys would like to do in regard to that, maybe a trade or anything like that, we could also fulfill that, that task. Regarding the if you guys would like to do any kind of dealing with that, that's fine. I would be happy to. We're kind of trying to. We're in a position that you are right now, where you probably were like, maybe a month ago, or whether you started it all, where we're trying to figure out a good way of releasing the products, and releasing the some kind of business relationship with other people.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, my
family quite well at distributing products, so.
I'm kind of curious how it's going to work. Actually, I do have a question. Now, I don't know. Can I talk about the product openly here in this circle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. See,
okay,
cool.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you guys sell to me for a price, right? I remember you mentioning the price when we had our little meeting. So is there any way that we could form some kind of business meeting where maybe we could talk about this prices? At the moment, I'm kind of trying to struggle to figure out a price for the opium. The profit's not bad. I'm sure it's the same with your products as well. The profit's decent, It doesn't really take much to go into it, but again, it's just a factor that you can make more. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Doing all the way.
Yeah, I work in oil, and I can make a fuck ton of money in oil if I wanted to.
How much? I mean, you said that there's a certain party that's undercutting or at least selling it for pretty much nothing. How much are they trying to move it for?
I've heard that I've heard up to $80.
What?
Only 80.
Yeah, AC. They sold some of our boys for $100. Some of the Desperados, but I've heard they go down all the way down to 80 with people, that are in sanctity or whatever.
Yeah, they can't even make that much profit from that, though.
Let me be forward, right, Zero Tommy. Why the fuck did you guys stop the war?
They'll wipe their asses off the map.
So the Irish, the thing is, which is kind of like, don't get me wrong, I bit my tongue during the meeting where we finished the war. I had to bite my tongue a lot because I respect Gene and I respect the Irish, and it was the Irish's war to kind of start with. We were just we're their allies and we were there to back them. But I wasn't happy they stopped, and Mr. Al Porgini didn't seem like he. I'm gonna be real. Fucking Saint Denis pretty much been on lockdown for this whole fucking war. We've been we've been cutting off all of their bridges. Businesses have been cutting off. They've been getting hit during oil runs and things like that. They've had a fucking terrible time, and they didn't recognise that during the meeting, which really fucking really pissed me off. But it wasn't really my place to kind of speak too much because it was Gene's war to finalise, I guess you could say, and I think he had enough. I know that you guys kind of set the market with the price of the drugs, which I can really respect. I do think 150 with the fucking opportunities that the poor genies are doing, you guys could probably raise that. And as much as I shouldn't be saying that because I'm a buyer, I do feel like it's 150 between 200 is like a real nice price, you know?
Yep. Yeah, we're definitely. I think that the war was helpful in that there was a lot of demand. I think we might cut back a little bit on availability just to kind of keep people interested still. Just because if they flood it, then it's not going to be very good for everybody.
Also, I was thinking that maybe we could do a trade-off on. I don't know how you guys are getting your stuff, if you're cooking it yourself or you're buying off somebody else. But if you guys do have machines or anything like that, then to cook them, I'd be happy to do a trade-off between the pair of them.
Yeah, I think that's something we'll discuss in a later date.
Yep, that'll be perfect. Okay, I just thought I'd put it out there because we've been struggling with some of the ones that we need.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's much appreciated, amigo.
Wonderful. Okay, I don't feel like I've got there's anything else that I need to talk about. So, is there anything that you guys would like to share?
I did want to ask, do you guys have a consistent supply of weaponry, just normal weaponry for everyone? I'm not sure if y'all have a gunsmith down here. I know there wasn't one in Valentine last I checked.
We may be having a gunsmith. We do have a gunsmith store at Solomon, so I'm waiting for somebody to get the stuff proposed for. But at the moment, I'd be happy to come and buy some stuff off you.
Oh yeah, well I was saying if you ever need anything, I'm happy to do delivery down here. I don't mind at all.
If anybody in the family lets me know any weaponry that they need, I do know that somebody is going to be buying another rifle soon. I don't know which one it is. I think it's one of the big ones. The volcanic, not the volcanic. The elephant, is it?
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I know that somebody wants to purchase an elephant rifle soon. So once I get their name and everything, and I can send you a telegram with like a list.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate the business for sure. As you know, it's a little hard to get to Mexico, so I'm happy to do deliveries pretty much anyway.
Yeah, you're going to be pretty much working through telegrams, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, for the most part, unfortunately. No, you don't really go through Mexico or to Chupro, so you go through Armadillo, you go through this town or that, but you have to go to Chupro so to get there.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys at the moment.
It's mail order service.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Exactly. You can start a business just like that, delivery business.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning on. That's going to be the next avenue, I believe.
Yep, get someone, and then you just work with them, and then they do all the delivering.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I think we're done here. So meeting adjourned. Fantastic.
Hey, Mr. Solomon, quick question: did you have something you needed this evening?
Regarding what?
The snow.
The snow.
Special
no, we're not. I'm a busy man today. I'm hoping that I don't get fucking shot today at any point.
Okay, no problem.
That's always a good.
I don't know. There's been 3 shootouts in Solomon today. I've had to shoot 2 people already. I nearly threw my brother off a fucking mountain. And yeah, it's been all up in the air today. Okay, well, anybody else got anything to say? And then we can move on to the next part.
No, I'm good, mate.
I think I'm all good. I did give you back the revolver, by the way.
Oh, shit. I need to give it you back. Oh, now you can go around. Fuck it. I want to see this in your bloody pocket every time you're walking around, okay?
Listen, if someone robs him forward, at least it's very recognizable,
Yeah, that's it. It's very true. It's very true. It doesn't hit too bad as well. It hits more than a Navy, from what I know.
Really? Okay.
And it shoots really fast. Like, it's really fast shooting.
Hey, well, I'll keep it on me forever just for the history, to be honest.
Yeah. Give it a go. I want to see you shoot it down.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
All right. Anywhere you want me to shoot, or anywhere's good?
Not at Selena's house, preferably. Maybe off into the distance.
Yeah, don't
shoot the tree.
Selena's house.
Yeah. So, funny enough as well, it's really quiet as well for a good. I don't know if
I was going to say, it sounds...
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's quiet, but like... Okay, that's a lot louder.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of difference in sound.
Does it go faster as well, I feel like?
What's that, sorry?
Is it faster? I forget the faster.
It still doesn't match the Navy gun sound.
Yeah, the sound's
like
definitely
too much.
But regardless of the sound and the performance, nobody else has one. It's
yes,
yours.
I love it. I freaking love
unique.
it. I'm a real sucker for unique stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of figured that's one. On their way up.
Oh, is there? Oh shit, yeah, fuck.
think some Solomon citizens.
I'm okay. I'm okay. We just tested something out. Sorry.
I'm gonna get away before I light myself up.
All right. Take care. I'll be back down soon.
Dude, wow. That is huge. That is huge. Flacco's revolver, a unique weapon that no one else on the whole freaking server has. That is freaking sweet. Alrighty. So, yeah, definitely a very nice talk, very productive day. Again, I am sorry the last couple of those have been pretty much just meetings, although hopefully you guys have been enjoying the more in-depth RP. It is leading to a lot of stuff, but I know a lot of the highlights have just been the meetings. If you guys do want to see, of course, just so you know the day-to-day stuff, make sure to check out the streams as well over at twitch.tv/ZesGames. Been streaming a little bit more randomly lately, but be sure to give the channel a follow. I go live quite often, but I think it's gonna be about it for this episode. Honestly, it was a huge talk. Now, of course, we went over quite a bit in that meeting. I had to cut out quite a lot as well, but it was definitely a super productive one. We were able to talk to Mr. Tommy Solomon quite a bit more, get a little bit more acquainted with him, of course, have this beautiful gift of a gun. So let me show you guys to it a little bit more, but so excited we were able to get this. Definitely a big thing in history. He said I think this is either one of the few of these in the county or one of one. I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, very rare weapon, very cool to have for sure. Now again, in the next video we should be finally having the meeting with the guy who does have a supply of gunpowder. Hopefully from him we're able to hopefully, you know, obviously get gunpowder in a steady supply, and then from there obviously be able to get that turned into ammo, and finally freaking start on our ammo business. Honestly, the Solomons, just because of this little gift, might be the first person we go to. We do know that there's a lot of people that we have talked to that are interested in this and interested in buying quite a lot of it. So once we figure that out, we should be quite profitable. But for the time being, we're gonna keep working. I also heard that obviously someone from Solomon Town might want a elephant rifle, so we might be working on one of those soon as well. But a lot to come, hopefully in the next episode we can finally figure out the gunpowder. We should figure it out by then. I'm sorry it's been like a multi-episode process, but obviously some of these things are a little bit harder than you think sometimes. But either way, I think that's gonna be about it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy and you want to see more, of course, remember to leave a like and of course subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.